sharing is caring, and James Harden is doing a bunch of that tonight.
It has been almost exactly a month since you were traded to Brooklyn. You said when the deal was made that you wanted to lean into your skills as a playmaker, but I'm not sure that everyone believed you.
He's not going to stand around and watch Kyrie and Kevin. Like, I want the ball.
How aware are you, or were you at the time, of that perception, and how do you think things have actually gone?
There's always going to be some kind of negative perception on James, but, that's when you go out there and just, continue to prove people wrong. The situation that I was with in Houston, consistently, every single night having to get 40 points to give ourselves a chance to win for a long stint of years is draining. And so just to be able to have a skill set of guys that you can be a playmaker and you can, get guys involved and not have to necessarily worry about scoring each possession, it's a little bit relieving for me.
You have won 3 scoring titles. You have been MVP. How has your thinking evolved from maybe earlier in your career when that stuff was more at the forefront for you versus now when you wanted to make this move?
I've pretty much, reached and accomplished every individual stat, or award that, I can or I would want to. And it's always been about winning. Obviously, we fall short, we don't reach the goal, that was the ultimate reason for my decision. And that's the ultimate reason why I'm here in Brooklyn, trying to still chase that goal and chase that dream. Which is not good enough. It's something that I don't think can be fixed, so.
It's also, of course, been a month since you left Houston. Now that you've had a minute to catch your breath and look back on things, how do you feel about the way things went in the month or two before you got traded?
I don't like it at all, because that's not who I am. The drama, the extra, whatever you want to call it, the negativity. For me, I don't really, like negative energy. It's draining. So I don't like how it necessarily, happened. I feel like it could have happened a lot smoother, a lot easier, but it is what it is.
Now that you've been through it, would you have done anything differently at the beginning of the season in Houston?
No, because I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I wasn't trying to be selfish. I feel like the front office, knew, where I stood and what I wanted. Apologize for how it went down, but I guess I had to do what I had to do in order to, get to where I wanted to go. Credit to Houston. They didn't necessarily have to trade me to Brooklyn. They could have traded me anywhere, but those are some stand-up guys over there. It ended up the right way. Just didn't like how, that month or two played out.
You're now in Brooklyn. It's a change of part of the country, change of franchise, change of culture. Did you have to buy a new coat, boots, anything to deal with the winter?
I had to change my entire wardrobe. It's freezing. Like, now just being on the East Coast and playing, a lot of more East Coast teams is freezing. A lot more big coats. I gotta bundle up more.
It's new fashion. All I'm saying is it's an opportunity for new fashion. So I expect
It's
to
expensive.
see you.
It's expensive fashion.
Well, that's true. We knew going in that the offense with you guys was going to be spectacular. The defense clearly is still a work in progress. What conversations do you, Kevin, and Kyrie have about that?
That, in order for us to get to where we want to go, we're gonna have to, we don't have to be amazing. We just have to be solid. And right now we're not, solid enough. The schedule is so hectic that we're playing 4 times a week, and not really enough time to practice. So it has to be throughout the course of the games where we're learning, and I think we're gonna use this season, for that.
You guys are still adjusting to playing with each other, and then you're also dealing with all the ups and downs of a season being played in a pandemic. You had the most bizarre game last week where Kevin Durant is told he can't start the game, then he plays a little bit, then he gets pulled in the third quarter.
It's frustrating, especially because we get tested, once, majority of the time, recently twice a day. So I feel like, me personally, if we're getting tested consistently every single day, which we do, and we're continuously coming up negative, like Kevin was negative, then he should be good. I'm not a doctor, I'm not, a scientist, I don't make the rules. Me personally, that's what I think.
From deep, Curry got it! 62!
You guys are playing the Warriors this weekend on ABC. Steph Curry has been on one lately. This is also going to be Kevin's first game back in the Bay Area since he left as a free agent. What do you expect from him?
Well, this isn't Kevin's first time, going back to his former team, so I'm sure he's going to go out there and beat Kevin Durant. It's different because there's no fans. It would have been a lot different if we were fans, and you could have heard some boos and some cheers or whatnot, but I expect Kevin to go out there and beat Kevin.
I'm going to ask you to do a little predicting the future just before we go. Do you feel like you guys have enough to win a title this year?
Of course. We're more than confident that it's going to be difficult for a team to beat us 4 times in the best of 7 series. So I'm excited about it, and it's only been a month. All of us is, trying to get to one goal, and that's the NBA championship.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.